This is the interface of the visualization. On the left side, we have navigation area where we can choose player and session. And on the right side, we have visualization area where we can see the visualization. For example, here, when we want to choose a player, just click the Add Patient button and we will have list of players. Let's choose patient 6. And on the navigation area, we will have the player name that we have chosen. To choose session, just click the player name and click the Add Session button. We will have list of session here. I add all, and we will have list of all session for patient 6. To analyze a session, we can just choose a session, we click it, and we will have chart over here. The first visualization is based on stack graph. Horizontal axis is the x-axis of the game, and 0 is the middle of the screen, and vertical axis is the number of events. Number of events in a certain x-axis is represented with colored area graph, red for negative events, yellow for neutral, and green for positive events. Here we can see that on the left side of the game there is only neutral events, while on the right side there is positive and negative events. We can conclude that the player only moves to the right. Here we can see the evolution of the negative events easily because it's on the baseline, but it's a little bit difficult to see the evolution of neutral and positive events. So we provided different layout. For example, for neutral and negative, the horizontal axis is between neutral and negative events, so we can see the evolution of neutral events easily. There is also positive neutral layout where the horizontal axis is between positive and neutral events, where we can see the evolution of positive events easily. With this stack graph, we don't really know the details of the events. That is why we provided the second visualization based on heat map. Vertical axis represents screen speed. Positive events are represented on the top area, neutral in the middle, and negative at the bottom. We use blue-red color gradation, with red represent maximum value. So we can see here that at a glance, the player doesn't really change the pace of the game. With this session visualization, we can see what happened in one session. To see the evolution of movement over time, we provided summary visualization. First, choose session that we want to analyze and click the player name, and the summary visualization will be shown on the right. Here, to divide the game area, we provided 3 options. First, divided by X range. The input here is the number of sections or slices. For example, we want to divide the area into 7 sections. Here, horizontal axis is x-axis of the game and vertical axis represent times. Here we can see that over time, on the left side there is only neutral events, while on the right side there are positive and negative events as well. We can change the size of the section by sliding the line between the section, so we can highlight the movement pattern. We can also merge section. So here now we have only 6 sections. If we want to see details in one section, we can also divide the section. The second option is to divide the section by number of positive and negative events. Input is number of sections. We can see that the size of the section are different, but the total number of positive and negative events are the same. We can see that the movement are concentrated on the right area. Here we can also slide or move the section line. to look for interesting movement pattern. But to do this manually will take some time. That's why we provided the third option with clustering. Here the input is threshold between 0 and 1. Here we have sections the size of one axis unit, and when we add the threshold we can see that section with similar pattern will be merged first. So when we add the threshold there will be more section merged. So when we add more threshold we can see that the left side where there are mostly neutral events are merged first. If we keep adding the threshold, in the end we will have one section with cover all area.